Hi there, it's Roy Davidson with Head to Toe Wellness and Adventure. We all know cross-country ski season is practically upon us, so it's time to get those skis out and get them ready for the season. If you're like me, they've been sitting in the bag all summer long. You may have put the storage wax on them, you may have not, but you're going to need some tools here to do this kind of a job. So if you're at home doing it at your garage, you can use a counter in your garage. It might work well. You're going to need a ski form here. Something that this fellow built this for me. It's in the shape of the cross-country skis. You can buy commercially made ones as well. You're also going to need a bench. So like I said, that bench in your garage works well, or you can make a quick little one. I bought a couple of table legs from the hardware store, put a piece of plywood and screwed it onto the top, and it works quite well. In addition, another option for you would be like a workmate bench here, and that works reasonably well as well. So few other items now. So you're going to be dripping hot wax onto the base of your skis. So here's a couple of varieties here right now. It's a paraffin base. Some of them made by a couple or 3, 4, or 5 different companies out there. You're going to need some of this. Fairly soft wax to start with at this point. Another thing you're going to need once you get the wax, to get the wax on the ski, you're going to need a waxing iron. So here's an example of waxing iron I purchased a number of years ago. People may look at the sticker price and find, oh wow, that's quite expensive, but when you average it out over the course of the lifespan of this iron, I think this iron, it cost me less than $10 a year. So it's very purpose made for doing skis. It does a great job, and it's going to be a tool in your toolbox for a long time. Once you got the wax on there and you melt it into the ski, you're going to need some tools to scrape it off, because you don't leave that wax on your ski, that glide wax. So one of the first items you're going to need here is a plexiglass scraper. You can purchase these down at your local ski shop or online at a ski supply place. All cross-country skis have a groove on the bottom, at least one, sometimes 2, and here is a groove scraper. Now that is a specific scraper for that kind of a purpose. Another option for you to scrape the grooves in the edges of the skis is also, if you ever bought Klister wax, inside the Klister box there'll be an applicator just like this, and those little projections on either side work well to scrape the grooves out. Once you've got the wax scraped off, you need to brush it out with a brush. So here is this is just a basic nylon brush. It's the one I first started with. Good all around brush, and for beginners this is all you're going to need at this point. When you do applying ski waxes, some of them can be quite sticky, but to clean things up you always got a nice solvent here. This is a citrus smelling one, so it doesn't smell like that stuff in your dad's garage or the one you got out you use for cleaning your tools. Do not use the stuff you clean your tools with, because it is not meant for skis. This certainly is. And of course, I always keep some lint-free towel around. This one isn't totally lint-free, but this Blue Shop towel is pretty good compared to paper towel. And another good thing you can do is all those rags you've been keeping in the garage, you can use those. Well, here's just an idea of some of the tools you're going to need to prep your skis for the upcoming ski season. Watch for my next video on how we're going to do some scraping and hot waxing. So again, it's Roy Davidson, Head to Toe Wellness and Adventure.